Well, looking at the splits we've got here in commentary, Todd's pit stop was some 5 or 6 seconds slower than both Harrison and Dunlop in front of him. So we're on board with him now, 150, 160, behind McGuinness now.
Wow, look at him get the draft as we head down into Crosby, up the inside, 189 miles per hour.
Unbelievable, absolutely stunning to see the speed there. You saw a little head shake from Harrison into Gorsley, and he is absolutely on it. He's 11.2 back from Dunlop. 7.1 was the gap between Dunlop and Todd. Dunlop less sideways through the right-hander this time round. But what is that gap going to be when we get our next split?
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to find out. If Davey has lost that lead in the pit stop, that will be crushing as we ride on board. Dave-O Johnson.
Dave-O over the crest and through. Here comes Todd. Todd is riding with a sense of urgency, which says that he knows he's lost some time. 7.1 was a manageable gap. You're with Harrison now. But if he's lost 5 or 6 seconds, Cam, we could be looking at a couple of seconds between him and Dunlop. And if Dunlop finds out about that and gets the bit between his teeth, this is game on for the next 2 laps.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And as a rider, you know if that pit stop's taken longer than it should be, and he will be super fired up if that's the case.
Glen Helen split for Harrison. Now Dunlop comes through, 12 between them. That's within 0.8 of a second of what it was before. Dunlop slightly further ahead of Harrison, but Todd is the crucial one here. The gap was 7.1. You're on board with Dave-O Johnson, waiting on Todd, who's a little way further down on the road. He swoops through the left and the right. Here is Todd. He's up behind Johnson. Got to get through quickly on the exit. Oh, he's lost loads of time. Todd slides up the inside, similar move that was made earlier on in the race, but he has lost loads of time. The lead is down to 1.5 seconds from 7.1, and that was all in the pit stop.
Oh, that's a bitter pill to swallow for Davey Todd, losing such a substantial lead through no fault of his own.
There's going to be some pressure now. He's going to know the lead's gone. Dunlop's going to know that he could sneak the win. Oh, just the pressure is going to be on. Bottom of Bagaro. Goodness me, it's just every single time that camera angle is wild. It's one of the few times you really can see the elevation change and the commitment. Harrison through Gorsley.
The Hondas have had some stability issues this week, but doesn't appear to be the case when we see shots of Nathan Harrison. That bike looks like it's working so well.
Hillier 2 on the muck-off machine, and now back to Dean Harrison out front. So Harrison a little way out of touch now. He's in no man's land. He's got such a big gap back to P4, riding beautifully. We know that from practice week, but just, I think, at 12 seconds back from Dunlop, maybe not going to be able to bridge that gap.
I think it's a case at the moment of just managing the race. As we see that man doing the chasing, Michael Dunlop.
Oh, big jump at Balaf Bridge, back onto the front wheel. Where is Davey Todd, who's chasing him down? We know the gap was down to 1.5. What will it be? Oh, Todd is late on the brakes. Rear wheel up. Somehow manages to not run deep. We know he's good on the brakes. You can't brake later than that into Balaf.
Davey Todd knows where he's in this race. He knows he's lost that lead. He has got the bit between his teeth. He is visually pushing that M1000 RR to the limit.
Wow. I mean, if he carries on like that, it's going to go one or two ways, isn't it? He's either going to take some time out of it, or we'll sit. That's surely the limit, Cam. Tell me that's the limit.
Well, it certainly is under brakes to Balaf Bridge, that is for sure.
Okay, on then between Todd and Dunlop at the front. Nathan Harrison through now. Harrison was sitting up in, where was he? He's not through the split at Balaf Bridge. Harrison makes it all the way down to Parliament Square.
Dino, doesn't look like he's backed off, but he has consolidated to a point. He'll be managing that gap, unlike this man that is on the chase.
+3. So Todd has taken time with those big risks he's taken at Balaf. Todd has managed to take some time out of Dunlop, so he really is committed, and he's managed to get the gap up from 1.5. Remember, going into the pits, it was 7.1, down to 1.5, back up again. Here comes Dunlop now on the run to the Ramsey hairpin.